What's up, squad? It's your Squid. This video, as you can see from the title and the thumbnail, is on Pete Rose. He was one of the older players in my list. I'll show you the list near the end of the video of players I'm going to look into based on your suggestions. But before I get into that, I want to give a big shout out to my patrons. They're awesome. And a big shout out to everyone that's bought merch from my merch store. Here are some graphics of what you could buy, all the logos and whatnot. In particular, the baseball one, if you wanted some, merch with shirts, hoodies, stickers, stuff like that with that logo on it. Check it out. The link's in my description. And yeah, do me a solid because I get a kickback from it. But let's stop talking about merch and kickbacks and stuff and start talking about Pete Rose. Let's get into it. Thanks for tuning back in to all my regular subscribers, and if this is the first time you've stumbled across me, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please consider hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button, doing me a solid, jumping on board. I'm trying to get to 5k subscribers by the end of this year, and I can't do it without people like you who randomly stumble on my videos and then hit subscribe. But yeah, Pete Rose, he was on my list, the oldest player on my list for ages, and yeah, I figured I may as well get to him, Sick of looking at his name.
On April 8, 1963, Cincinnati native Pete Rose made his Major League debut on opening day.
Nice.
Rose would go on to hit .273 with 25 doubles and 9 triples his rookie season and collect 17 of 20 votes to become the second player in Reds history to win the National League Rookie of the Year award.
Good on him. Good stuff.
Moment number 13. Over his 24-year career, Pete rattled off 15 seasons with a batting average over 300. In 1968, he claimed his first batting title after posting a .335 average. Pete wasted no time collecting another title, batting a career-best .348
nice left-handed swing as well.
1969 to become the NL batting champion in back-to-back seasons.
NL batting champion back-to-back seasons, 68 and 69, .335 and whatever the other one was.
12.
Alright.
Pete earned the nickname Charlie
right-handed
because of his intense, relentless style of play. This was never more evident than in the 1970 All-Star game, when Rose barreled over catcher Ray Fosse to score the winning run and give the National League
in an All-Star game, alright.
Play that is considered the most memorable in All-Star history.
Okay. Seems a bit like he's taking it a bit serious in an All-Star game, but I guess they probably did back then.
1973 was perhaps Rose's most impressive individual
that's the score
season.
too.
Playing left field that year, Pete notched one of his 17 All-Star appearances, hit .338 to capture his third NL batting title, led the majors with a career and franchise best 230 hits, and won the NL MVP award while leading the Reds.
Bang, that one was right in the block hole. Bang, I'm just going to smack that. One third batting title and sets Reds franchise record for 231 hits in a single season.
Number 10.
It's not too shabby, is it?
Rose incited a benches-clearing brawl in Game 3 at the NLCS at Shea Stadium when he slid into Mets shortstop Bud Harrelson while trying to break up a double play. Fans threw objects from the stands, and Sparky Anderson pulled his team from the field until order was restored.
Alright.
The Reds losing that game, Rose would respond with a 12th-inning, game-winning home run in Game 4.
Put your money where your mouth is, absolutely.
Moment number 9. While the 1975 World Series is largely remembered for Carlton Fisk's walk-off home run in the 12th inning of Game 6, the Cincinnati Reds bounced back to beat the Red Sox in Game 7 and became world champions.
Alright, nice, good on him.
MVP of that series, hitting .370. 10 hits, 5 walks, 3 runs, and 2 RBI.
Yeah, alright, you take that. Absolutely. The World Series too. I don't know why they call it a World Series, considering only Americans play, but
Big Red Machine
I'm Canadians, I guess.
been considered one of the greatest teams ever assembled, with the most prosperous times in Reds history coming from 1970 to 1976.
You can see the steady progression of the television, like the quality, you know what I mean?
Coming from 1970 to 1976. During that span, Rose captained the Reds as they collected 5 division titles,
Nice.
4 pennants, and 2 World Series.
Far out, they were successful. Captain of Big Red Machine teams that won 5 division titles, 4 pennants, and 2 World Series. What's a pennant? What's a pennant? Like,
Moment number 7.
somebody explain that to me, what those are. Because I figured a World Series was a championship anyway.
Rose became the 13th member of the 3,000 hit club when he singled off Steve Rogers of the Montreal Expos in
Good
front
stuff,
of
mate.
his hometown fans at Riverfront Stadium. Since that time, 16 more players have reached this historic milestone.
Alright. Not as rare as it used to be. Suppose there was the juicing era in there though as well, so... Now we're into the top 6 moments. Top 6.
In the summer of 1978, Rose captured the attention of the baseball world when he strung together a 44-game hit streak, becoming the first player to approach Joe DiMaggio's record 56-game streak.
Joe DiMaggio, I might have to check him on my list.
It's
probably not television stuff of him though.
DiMaggio and Willie Keeler compiled a 45
Yeah, well, old mate's bending.
from 1896 to
Still going base.
1897 for the Baltimore Orioles.
In the summer of 1978, Rose strung together a 44-game hit streak. That's not bad. That's what they were just telling us, but yeah, not bad at all.
Moment number 5. The true definition of a utility man. Pete did just about everything on the field, and he did it all well.
That's a great catch.
Rose was the
Running
only
back with the
player
fly.
selected to the All-Star team at 5 different positions: second base, right field, left field, third base, and first base.
Alright. He's been at 5 different positions, so basically he could do it all.
Moment number 4. As his career went on, the hitting records and milestones kept piling up for Pete, though not all of them occurred while wearing a Reds uniform.
Oh, so he
Rose
switched
became
clubs?
NL career hit
What teams?
leader on August 10th, 1981, as a member of the Philadelphia Phillies. He became
Nice.
the second member of the 4,000 hit club on April 13th.
Only the second member?
While playing for the Montreal Expos.
Impressive. Super impressive.
Moment number 3. After signing with the Philadelphia Phillies following the 1978 season, Rose was traded back to the Reds from the Montreal Expos in 1984. He returned as a player manager, the last person to ever hold this position in Major League Baseball.
I was about to say, that's a thing of the past, isn't it?
With the Expos that season, but hit
Like a player coach?
365 with the Reds.
Or player manager in baseball, you know? What is that noise?
Moment.
I don't know what that noise is. Sorry if you guys can hear it as well, but we'll just roll with it.
1985. Pete had 2 hits against the Chicago Cubs at Wrigley Field. The second of which was hit number 4,100.
Oh, see the curvature of the ball there.
Ty Cobb's 57-year-old record. Later be discovered that this was the day Rose technically broke Cobb's all-time hit record, as a 2-hit game by Cobb in 1910 had been counted twice. Thus,
Oh, wow.
ended his career with 4,189 hits.
Nice. Good on him. It's really annoying. I don't know. It's like a beat coming from somewhere. It's like next door suddenly started listening to music.
1985.
I'll try and ignore it. Sorry, guys.
Milestone no player had ever reached before or has ever reached since when he collected career hit number 4,192, surpassing the great Ty Cobb. Rose would end up with 4,256 career hits, but 4,192
Far out, he wasn't-
remains one of the most recognizable numbers.
Yeah, I was about to say he wasn't one of the just a run-of-the-mill player. Like obviously he had longevity, but That's massive. Alright, well, I guess that's the end of the video as well, but alrighty. Stay tuned, because I'm going to have a few more baseball videos coming at you today. And, of course, that beat, whatever it was, finished just as the video finished. Sorry that sort of marred the last 2 moments. But, yeah, anyway, this right here is a list of players that I am going to look into based on your suggestion, or that I have looked into down below. The Alvarez and bench ones are coming today as well, so don't stress if you see them in the done pile but not in my playlist. They're coming. Let me know if you think I should put someone else on that list, because it's smaller than my other sports lists. And yeah, let me know and I'll chuck it on there. If you can include the year they started playing in the big leagues, or not even started playing in the big leagues, the year they were drafted, or before the draft, if there's a before the draft, the year they were signed, or if they didn't get drafted, then they're an unsigned free agent or something, and then they signed on somewhere, then you know what I'm saying. Just early on years so I can put them in order, as you can see there in the list. That'd be sick. As I mentioned at the start of the video, big shout out to my patrons. They're the bee's knees. They're awesome. They're really cool. I'm going to try and get loads and loads of videos out for you today, because I feel bad because I haven't done it in a few days. But yeah, I hope you're all staying healthy. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hitting the subscribe button. Like I said earlier, if this is the first time you've stumbled across my channel, welcome. Thank you. Become part of the squad. Join the squad. These guys are my patrons. As I said, you know, hit that subscribe button. Give me watch minutes. Check out all my other playlists. Don't just judge me based off this video. I might be having an off day. But yeah, I'll see you guys when I look at you. You'll see me when you look at me. Thanks for watching.